The ceremony will begin shortly. At this time, we ask that you please turn your cell phones off or set them to silent mode. A professional photographer will take pictures of each graduate as they cross the stage. So please, be mindful of guests seated behind you and do not stand up at your seat or attempt to move toward the platform area or into the aisles to take photographs or video recordings.
La ceremonia comenzará en breve. En este momento, les pedimos que apaguen sus teléfonos celulares o los pongan en modo silencio. Un fotógrafo profesional tomará fotografías de cada graduado al cruzar el escenario, por lo que les pedimos que se mantengan sentados y no obstruyan los pasillos o la plataforma para tomar fotos o video.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the UCR School of Medicine's classes of 2026.
Damas y caballeros, por favor den la bienvenida a la clase 2026 de la Escuela de Medicina de la Universidad de California, Riverside.
Please rise for the procession.
Les pedimos que se pongan de pie para la procesión.
Please welcome Dr. Deborah Dees, Vice Chancellor for Health Sciences and the Mark and Pam Rubin Dean of the UCR School of Medicine. Please welcome Dr. Deborah Dees, Vice Chancellor for Health Sciences and the Mark and Pam Rubin Dean of the UCR School of Medicine.
Por favor, den la bienvenida a la doctora Deborah Dees, vicerrectora de Ciencias de la Salud y decana Mark y Pam Rubin de la Escuela de Medicina de la Universidad de California, Riverside.
Good afternoon, graduates, parents, family members, friends, and distinguished guests. Welcome to the UCR School of Medicine Commencement and Hippocratic Oath Ceremony for the class of 2026. It brings brings me great joy to see everyone in attendance today, and I am so happy we could make this day possible. To begin the ceremony, please rise for the national anthem. Please take your seats. We at UCR would like to respectfully acknowledge our responsibility to the original and current caretakers of this land, water, and air. The Kawia, Tonva, Lusenya, and Serrano peoples, and all their ancestors and descendants, past, present, and future. Today, the UCR campus is home to many indigenous peoples from all over the world, including UCR faculty, students, and staff. And we are grateful to have the opportunity to live and work on these homelands. Class of 2026, congratulations on reaching this pivotal milestone in your academic journey. All of your educational experiences in pursuit of your degrees have led to this culminating moment. This is also a special moment in our School of Medicine's history, as today marks the first time that we are celebrating our Doctor of Medicine, Masters in Biomedical Sciences, and Masters in Public Health degree recipients in one unified, shared commencement ceremony. As our school continues to grow and expand, I'm really excited that we can host a school-wide ceremony under one roof to honor our graduates. The creation of this medical school took a village, with innumerable community members and visionary leaders coming together to make the UCR School of Medicine a reality. I would like to recognize and thank a few individuals here today whose leadership and vision played an integral role in making the UCR School of Medicine a reality. We are also honored by the presence of many community leaders, supporters, and staff ambassadors who contribute their vision and insights to support our path of excellence in education, research, clinical care, and service to the community. As I call your name, please stand so we can express our gratitude for your efforts. Dr. Deborah Friend, School of Medicine Board of Advisors. Marcy Coffey, Inland Empire Health Plan. Chancellor Waldorf Isaac, Riverside Community College District. Pam and Michelle Rubin, Friends of the School of Medicine, and members of the School of Medicine Community Advisory Board. Thank you. You may be seated. Now, I would like to recognize those members of the university leadership who have joined us for this evening's ceremony. Will all university leadership in attendance please stand to be recognized? Thank you. You may be seated. I would also like to recognize the School of Medicine leadership here today. Will all School of Medicine leadership in attendance please rise? Thank you. You may be seated. We also have many members of the School of Medicine faculty with us. Will the faculty please rise? You may be seated. Finally, I want to give a special welcome to the family members and friends of our graduates. You have played an integral role in helping our students reach this milestone, and we thank you for your commitment. Graduates, on behalf of the administration, faculty, and staff of UC Riverside, I extend my warmest congratulations to you. UCR School of Medicine is a community-based medical school with a bold and an audacious goal of improving the health of the people in inland Southern California region. Each of our degree programs play a valuable role in the pursuit of our mission to train a diverse physician, biomedical scientist, and public health workforce committed to serving the population of the inland Southern California region. I'd like to take a moment to recognize and honor each graduating class for their unique contributions to the fulfillment of our school's mission. For the outstanding graduates of our biomedical sciences program, this moment marks a significant milestone in their individual journeys, along with their future contributions to their chosen field of study. Today, we celebrate these graduates not only for their acquisition of scientific knowledge, but also for their dedication, perseverance, and their unwavering pursuit of excellence. They have shown their commitment to our mission of improving the lives of underserved populations. 34 students have completed the requirements of our master's program. Their journeys have not been without challenges, but they have emerged as accomplished scientists ready to advocate for change and make new discoveries. Their accomplishments serve as inspiration for future generations of scientists. Our graduating Masters of Public Health students represent the next generation of public health leaders in the Inland Empire. Seeing this class cross the stage today is truly a historic moment for the UCR School of Medicine, as the inaugural cohort is the first class graduating MPH students in our school's history. Two years ago, these 12 students answered the call to serve this region and address the need for public health practice and leadership. Having completed their coursework, they are now equipped with the knowledge, skills, and community-centered perspective needed to understand health inequities and work in partnership with communities to design and implement effective, evidence-based public health initiatives. For our graduating MD candidates, today's commencement and Hippocratic Oath Ceremony represents the fulfillment of a lifelong dream of becoming physicians. In celebrating this extraordinary milestone, we must also recognize the resilience that carried them here. They pursued the calling of medicine during one of the most disruptive healthcare crises in modern history. As the world faced uncertainty, loss, and profound change, they adapted, persevered, and remained committed to learning, healing, and serving others. They completed their medical education in a time that tested their intellect, compassion, flexibility, and character. Class of 2026, as a result of your perseverance, you enter the field of medicine with a deeper understanding of humanity, sacrifice, and the vital responsibility physicians hold in moments of crisis. You have embodied the principles of humanism in medicine that we first discussed at our white coat ceremony when you entered medical school. I'm sure that your family, friends, and loved ones here today would agree that throughout your time in medical school, you pushed yourselves to your limits and evolved, both as individuals and future physicians. It brings me so much joy that we can come together to welcome you into the medical community as physicians. We are proud to celebrate your accomplishments and wish you well as you take the next step into residency training, where you will build on your medical education and become more specialized in your clinical expertise. This marks another critical step in the process of lifelong learning. Many of you have earned special awards and scholarships during your time at UCR School of Medicine, and several of you are members of the Distinguished Hyder Scholars Program. You've demonstrated the extraordinary leadership attributes we recognized in you when we admitted you to UCR School of Medicine. This year, 92% of our students will remain in California for their residency training. "51% will remain in the Inland Empire. And 70% of our students are entering primary care and shortage area specialties, including family medicine, internal medicine, pediatrics, obstetric gynecology, psychiatry, general surgery, and emergency medicine. This is a remarkable outcome. It speaks to the dedication you applied to your studies and clinical training, as well as the commitment of our faculty and staff to your success. Collectively, as a class, you've shown your commitment to our medical school's mission and have evoked a spirit of service, integrity, and excellence that is second to none. I'm thrilled that this year we're joined by Dr. Diana Ramos, California Surgeon General, as our keynote speaker. I know she shares in my eagerness to congratulate you on your success and welcome you into the next stage of your medical education. Class of 2026, by now you are familiar with my favorite African proverb. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. You have gone a long way in just a short 4 years, and you will continue to go far in the future. Congratulations. It is now my pleasure to introduce the 10th Chancellor of the University of California, Riverside, Chancellor S. Jack Hu.
Thank you, Dean Dees. On behalf of the University of California, Riverside faculty and staff, congratulations to the class of 2026. As one of the country's leading research universities and the country's #1 leader in social mobility, we're proud to celebrate the accomplishment that brought you all here today. Graduates, when you walk the stage into your next phase of life, you will not be leaving your Highlander community behind. We are connected now and will always be rooting for you. The work required to earn your degrees is no small feat. You have proven your ability to navigate new challenges, work collaboratively in managing competing priorities. I know many of you had to juggle work, family life, and coursework. All of you have embodied the values described in the UCR mission, a commitment to discovery, application, and sharing of knowledge. As our world has evolved, so have our challenges. Even as we have advanced, the challenges in healthcare are increasingly complex. Fortunately, your education has prepared you to think critically, adapt to change, ask thoughtful questions, and seek deeper understanding. With those skills as your foundation, I'm confident you are very well prepared for the opportunity that lie ahead. During my 11 months as Chancellor at UC Riverside, I have been regularly inspired by the excellence of our faculty. You know, some hold the title of Nobel Prize winners, others have earned prestigious honors in their field. We have faculty who are working day and night, contributing to research, new knowledge, and creative activity. In all of them, I see a deep commitment to academic excellence. Let's thank our faculty for their contributions. So today, I want to share a quote from one of our own. I think this has special meaning for those working in the field of medicine. Distinguished UCR psychology professor Sonia Nobomirsky is one of the world's leading researchers on happiness. In her book, The How-To of Happiness, a scientific approach to getting the life you want, Dr. Nobomirsky wrote, "In a nutshell, the fountain of happiness can be found in how you behave, what you think, and what goal you set every day of your life." Indeed, your work at UCR has prepared you not only to care for others, but also lead a happy and meaningful life. As you live here today, let those words guide you. Shape your behavior with purpose, your thinking with your curiosity, and your goals with intention. The choices you make each day will impact both the life you will build and the lives of those that you serve. I hope you will stay connected to the faculty and to the friends that you have made here. Once again, congratulations, class of 2026.
Thank you, Chancellor Hu. It is now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Daniel Teraguchi, Executive Associate Dean of Student Affairs and the Salma Hyder Endowed Chair for the Thomas Hyder Program.
Thank you, Dean Dees. It is my pleasure to introduce our evening student speaker, Zayan Musa. Zayan is an MS4 student, soon to be doctor, going into the specialty of pediatrics. She will be joining the residency at Stanford School of Medicine in California. She has a passion for helping children and a love for the arts. She has pursued art through creating Literary Magazine of the Art of Medicine. She has also pursued community advocacy through assisting the creation of UCR, Breast Milk Depot. She's a children's book author, helping connect children with health literacy and art. She participated in 4 years of research with BOS and stem cell transplant patients, and I'm very proud to welcome Dr. Zayan Musa to the podium, please.
Good afternoon, everybody, and salamu alaikum. Thank you so much, Dean Teraguchi, for the kind introduction. It is a tremendous honor to be here. I would like to thank my family, my loving husband, and my friends for supporting me through this arduous journey. Medical school was not an easy task to complete, so thank you to all the faculty, staff, family, friends, and partners for all the support over the years. And most importantly, I would like to acknowledge my wonderful classmates and congratulate the class of 2026. We really did it. We are physicians now. I remember putting on my white coat with many of you for the first time 4 years ago, being so excited and anxious. And again now, I'm so excited to be a doctor and start this new journey, and I'm so anxious about my future and how I will perform. We have truly transformed within these 4 years and discovered why we want to be the kind of doctors we are becoming. Everyone in medicine has a why they came into medicine and why they want to be their specialty. I wanted to talk a little bit about my why as a pediatrician. Visiting my home country, Bangladesh, since I was a child, I've witnessed that children get handed some of the harshest conditions while being the most innocent. I held anger and frustrations on the mistreatment of children. That anger stays today, seeing children around the world suffering, children's hospitals being bombed in countries such as Lebanon and Palestine, and in our own country, witnessing the terrible abuse and mistreatment of children by those who hold power. It was important to me to turn these feelings of anger into motivation and try to change the world for the better. Medicine is not perfect. I cannot change a system, but I can try my best to provide patients with resources and the care they deserve as a human. And although all our goals are different in how we want to impact patient lives, we share a common goal: bettering the health outcomes of our communities. The past 4 years have been a testament to how hard my class has worked. I'm so proud of everything we have accomplished, and we have bonded over late night studying, dinner parties, and our shared anxieties with scores and deciding on specialties. We put pressure on ourselves to be perfect and felt loss when our goals didn't succeed. We went through unforgettable experiences, from presenting our first research projects and making our first treatment plans to helping deliver our first babies, with some of us even having our own. I want to especially thank our class representatives and presidents for their advocacy, making student voices feel heard and helping us succeed. Along the way, we realized how important our support systems have been for us. One very big support system I've had these years is our school, UCR, and their amazing faculty and staff. They not only provided opportunities for students to pursue their passions while succeeding in academics, but were the backbone of my research trials, patient visits, and so much more while encouraging me to dream big. I believe the school truly makes their students excellent, and I cannot wait to see what my intelligent peers pursue in their futures. I wanted to remind all of us that medicine is a journey of highs and lows. I will always remember the first time I got to hand out my children's book I published to a pediatric patient at the clinic I worked at. I began to see the fruits of all my labor in something I started at a passion, with the best reward of all, seeing a child smile. I will also always remember the first time I experienced a pediatric patient so precious pass away in the PICU. I remember her parents' cries as we tried resuscitating her, how quiet the resident room was the rest of the day, and the drive home when I finally gave in and burst into tears. This is medicine. We will experience the highest of highs and the lowest of lows, and I hope that during these times we remember our why, as I know in residency the journey only grows more challenging. That day, I drove home straight to my husband because I needed support. I'm so grateful for my support system, and I'm so grateful for everyone here on behalf of my classmates. We would not be able to do this without you guys, so I'd actually like to take a moment to give yourselves a round of applause. To all those who are a part of our support systems, please know that we have a challenging road ahead, and we will still need your support. I wanted to end my speech listing some amazing things that have been done by humans, because I do truly believe our world is getting better and will continue to do so with positivity. Our ozone layer is healing. There are countries eliminating vertical transmission of HIV. We really are taking care of our home and our people. We also recently had some amazing astronauts go to the moon, which is a remarkable feat of astrophysics. It really stuck with me that as far as they were, they acknowledged the specialty of humanity. One astronaut, Victor Glover, stated while in space, "This is a whole bunch of nothing, this thing we call the universe. You have this beautiful space that we get to exist together." How beautiful and simple. Our humanity is what makes us human. So be kind to others, be present, do good, and try to do better. Our humanity and our empathy is the best thing a human can have. And I have to end my speech by acknowledging the two most important people to me, my parents. My work in the past 4 years is just a small reflection of their character and how they raised me and my siblings. I'm here because of your love and support and the sacrifices you have made, so thank you. And thank you to all the family in this room who sacrificed their time and efforts for us. We love you. Thank you, everyone, and congratulations.
Thank you, Ms. Musa. It is my great pleasure to introduce this evening's keynote speaker, Dr. Diana Ramos, California Surgeon General. Dr. Ramos is a visionary public health leader who has redefined disease prevention and promotion of well-being across California and beyond. As California's Surgeon General, she elevates the most urgent health challenges, including adverse childhood experiences, mental health, and maternal mortality, while inspiring bold, transformative solutions that improve lives. Guided by a deep commitment to service, her mission is to advance health through prevention, equity, innovation, and ensuring every Californian has the opportunity to thrive. A catalyst for change, Dr. Ramos is bringing innovation to public health. She is convening technology and data experts and powerful public-private partners to reimagine how healthcare is delivered. She is driving efforts to meet people earlier and in trusted spaces, building more connected, responsive systems that not only treat illness, but also prevent it. Her leadership reflects a belief that lasting impact is achieved through collaboration across sectors, industries, and communities, working together to create healthier futures. Before her historic appointment as California's first Latina Surgeon General, yes, go ahead. Dr. Ramos served as Assistant Deputy Director of Chronic Disease Prevention at the California Department of Public Health, leading statewide initiatives to improve outcomes and expand opportunity. For more than 30 years, she cared for patients as a board-certified obstetrician gynecologist at Kaiser Permanente. As a respected author and bilingual speaker, she brings both clinical expertise and a global perspective, always grounded in a commitment to give back and uplift communities she serves. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Ramos.
Thank you for that very kind introduction. Congratulations, UC Riverside School of Medicine class of 2026. You did it. Felicidades. This is wonderful. After years of studying, training, sacrificing, and showing up again and again, you are here. Today, you officially become physicians. This moment belongs to you. But it also belongs to the people who helped you get here, to the families, friends, and mentors, to the faculty, staff, and leadership at UC Riverside School of Medicine. Thank you. Everyone in this room, thank you. Thank you for helping prepare the class to enter medicine with clinical excellence, compassion, innovation, and deep commitment to communities they will serve. Class of 2026, as I look at you today, I see more than new physicians. I see healers, scientists, trusted voices, and leaders stepping into medicine at one of the most transformative moments in history. Today is also a powerful reflection of the future of medicine. 68% of the graduating class are women. That is something to celebrate. It reflects a generation of physicians bringing extraordinary talent, perspective, compassion, and leadership into every part of medicine. This is not only a milestone for women, it is a milestone for medicine. Because when medicine reflects the diversity, experiences, and strength of the communities we serve, patients, families, and health systems benefit. As was said earlier, your match results tell an equally powerful story, with 92% of the class staying in California and 71% of the class matching into primary care and shortage specialties. That is extraordinary. At a time when California and our nation continue to have shortages in physician workforce, especially in underserved communities, You are answering the call. Those numbers tell a story far greater than workforce data. They reflect purpose, service, and a deep commitment to care for those who need you most. As you prepare to step into the next chapter, it's worth remembering what makes medicine so powerful. Science and new discoveries will continue to transform how we care for people, but at the heart of healing is something timeless: the human connection. I learned that lesson early in life. As a child, I remember going to the doctor with my mother. Spanish was her preferred language, and to our surprise, the physician spoke Spanish. My mom was actively engaged in conversation with him, and at the end of the visit, when we were driving home, she said, "I feel so much better. He's a great doctor." I had to stop and think. At first, I didn't fully understand. He hadn't performed a procedure. He hadn't prescribed a miracle medication. Nothing had immediately changed in her body, but something had changed. She had been seen. More importantly, she had been heard. She had been cared for in a language she understood. The physician listened, reassured her, and honored her dignity. And in that moment, I learned something that has stayed with me throughout my entire career. Reassurance can be healing. Being seen and heard can be healing. That is the human touch. Class of 2026, that is the gift you carry forward today. Yes, you are graduating into a world of evolving technology, precision medicine, digital tools, and innovation that can help us diagnose and treat earlier and even prevent disease before it progresses. But never forget this. Medicine begins with one human being caring for another human being. That is why my message to you today is simple. Be the bridge. Be the bridge between science and humanity, between innovation and trust, between technology and compassion, between the healthcare system we have and the healthier future we know is possible. You are entering medicine at a time when information is everywhere. Patients can search symptoms online, compare treatments, and encounter misinformation, sometimes all before they ever walk into your exam room. Information is not the same as wisdom, and it's certainly not the same as being cared for. That is where you come in. Here's the reality. You can have the best technology in the world, most advanced diagnostic tool, and the most precise treatment plan. But if people do not trust the source, it will go nowhere. Trust is essential and foundational for healing, and you as physicians are among the most trusted messengers in society. Technology can expand what is possible in medicine, but technology needs you. Technology needs physicians. It needs your judgment, your ethics, and your ability to understand the patient behind the data. You are the one who knows to ask, what matters most to you? And that ability to understand the person, the moment, and the path forward is essential for your patients. It will guide your own journey in medicine. Remember, your path will not always be linear. Even when you have a plan, life has a way of teaching us, redirecting us, and preparing us in unexpected ways. As you sit here today, some of you are exactly where you dreamed you would be. And some of you may be somewhere different than you expected. Match day may have brought joy, relief, complexity, or maybe a little bit of all three. But I want you to hear this. You are exactly where you were meant to be. And that doesn't mean every step was easy. It doesn't mean every disappointment made sense in the moment. It means every experience, even the unexpected ones, helped you prepare for the work ahead. The physician you become may be even greater than the physician you originally planned to be. You're entering a world that urgently needs system change. You already know that 80% of health happens outside the healthcare setting, in homes, schools, workplaces, and communities. And patients come to us carrying more than symptoms. They carry their stress, their housing insecurity, trauma, and sometimes a lack of trust in the healthcare system. UC Riverside School of Medicine understands this deeply. You have been trained to see the whole person, understand the reality shaping health, and recognize that many communities still face barriers to care. I remember caring for a patient who was 6 months pregnant, and she came into triage at 3 a.m. because she had missed her prenatal care appointment earlier that day. I noticed it had happened a couple of times over the past 2 months, and I asked, is there something that happens at 3 a.m. that brings you in at this time? She explained, my husband got off work at 1 a.m., and during the day, there is no one to care for my other children. By asking why, I heard her story, and together we found a way to connect her with care for her children during the day. That one question changed everything. Class of 2026, never underestimate the power of your curiosity. Sometimes a simple question is the bridge to where healing begins. And as physicians, you will help decide which innovations improve care, which widen disparities. You will help determine whether new technologies strengthen trust or weaken it. You will help shape how medicine reaches people in rural communities, urban neighborhoods, schools, homes, and across generations. Do not underestimate the credibility you carry into every room, a patient room, a community meeting, a policy discussion, and more. Your voice can open doors. Use it wisely. But as powerful as your voice will be, your greatest impact will also come from the quiet moments. The way you listen, the way you notice, the way you make someone feel. The parts of medicine that truly make you great will deepen over time. Your warmth, your presence, your humility, your humanity. Those are the gifts that grow with experience. And patience will teach you things no textbook ever could. Some will teach you about disease, some will teach you about courage, and others will teach you about relationships, resilience, and hope. Be humble enough to learn from them. Your patients will come from different backgrounds, languages, communities, and lived experiences. And if you listen closely, they will not only make you a better physician, they will make you a better human being. As you give so much of yourself to this calling, remember that you are humans. Your own humanity has to be protected. And I learned that lesson in a simple but unforgettable moment. I was on a plane with my then 3-year-old son, and the flight attendant gave the instructions we've all heard. Put your oxygen mask on first before helping your child. My son looked at me and said, Mommy, don't you love me? Don't you want to put my mask on first? And I explained, if I put my oxygen mask on first, I will have the strength to help you. He thought about it for a moment and said, okay, Mommy, take care of yourself. Class of 2026, that is also a lesson for medicine. Take care of yourself so you can care for others. As physicians, we are trained to show up. We carry other people's pain. We witness fear, uncertainty, death, birth, and joy. That work is meaningful. but it is also human work. You are human. Protect your humanity, protect your joy, and stay connected to your family and friends. Find mentors, exercise, rest, and more importantly, ask for help when you need it. Remember who you were before medicine and bring that person with you. Your patients do not need a perfect physician. They need a present one who is healthy enough to lead, humble enough to learn, and human enough to connect. That is what will sustain you, and that is what will sustain medicine. Class of 2026, as you leave this campus and step into the paths that await you, remember this: be the bridge. Bridge science and humanity, bridge innovation and trust, and bridge the patient in front of you with the systems that must serve them better. You are graduating from UC Riverside School of Medicine at a time when the world needs exactly what you have been trained to offer. The future of medicine will be defined by physicians like you who understand that healing begins with human connection. You are ready, you are needed, and you are exactly where you are meant to be. Go forward and be the bridge. Congratulations, class of 2026.
Thank you, Dr. Ramos, for your inspiring message. Graduates, we are now at the moment for which you have worked so hard, the conferral of your Masters of Public Health degrees. The degree Master of Public Health is awarded to those who have completed an accredited graduate program specializing in community health, epidemiology, public policy, and environmental health. Will the candidates for the degree of Master of Public Health please rise? As Dean of the School of Medicine, I have the honor to present the candidates who have met all requirements for an MPH degree and are deemed worthy of this distinction. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Regents of the University of California, I confer upon you the degree Master of Public Health with all the insignia, rights, honors, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Congratulations. Graduates, please proceed to the platform. Dr. Cristina Granillo, Director of Academic Success, will introduce the graduates.
I am honored to present our Masters of Public Health degree recipients. Our degree recipients are Chaselyn Cara Amos, Kenneth Chu, Jorge de los Santos, Stephanie Fang, Alicia Nicole Junker, Antonio de Jesus Negrete, Eliana Pandian, Dina Grace Ruedas, Leilani Toole. Karina Isabel Young. This concludes the presentation of the MPH graduates. Please join me in congratulating them.
Congratulations, graduates. The degree of Master of Science in Biomedical Sciences The degree of Master of Science in Biomedical Sciences is awarded to students who complete advanced interdisciplinary training in human health, disease mechanisms, and translational research. Will the candidates for the degree of Masters of Biomedical Sciences please rise? As Dean of the School of Medicine, I have the honor to present the candidates who have met all requirements for a Master of Science in Biomedical Science degree and are deemed worthy of this distinction. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Regents of the University of California, I confer upon you the degree Master of Science with all the insignia, rights, honors, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Congratulations. Graduates, please proceed to the platform.
I am honored to present our Masters of Science Biomedical Sciences degree recipients. Our degree recipients are Ineloa Adu, Brunia Talancia Fabian Bolascar, Joseph Santino Garcia, Dania Lizette Amaya, Natalie Monroy, Robert Anthony Pena, Alberto Munoz, Sofia Grace Gallegos, William Molina Hora, Connie Shin, Alexandria Austria Huang, Caitlin Alina Pong, Alan Tai, Hung Tai Fan, Christopher Chong, Jack Shu, Austin Nguyen, Brianna Sofia Baldavinos. Ruthie Shanoy. Victoria Ashley Rojas. Alexia Isabel Garcia. Hannah Pagliaro. Alyssa Rhiannon Macias. Anthony Castro. Abraham Sanchez. Ernie Stephen Chambers. Teresa Doreen Velez. Aram Babayan. Michael Nashed. This concludes the presentation of the Masters of Science Biomedical Science graduates. Please join me in congratulating them.
Congratulations. The degree Doctor of Medicine is awarded to those who have successfully completed a rigorous course of study at an allopathic medical school. Will the candidates for the degree Doctor of Medicine please rise? As Dean of the School of Medicine, I have the honor to present the candidates who have met all requirements for a Doctor of Medicine degree and are deemed worthy of this distinction. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Regents of the University of California, I confer upon you the degree Doctor of Medicine with all the insignia, rights, honors, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Congratulations. Candidates, please proceed to the platform.
I am honored to present our doctoral degree recipients who will be hooded by Dr. E. Caroline McGowan, LACE Co-Director, and Dr. Han Nguyen, Associate Dean of Career Advising. Our Doctor of Medicine degree recipients are Dr. Leonardo Fabian Ajinaga. Dr. A. Vaisira Ali. Dr. Kashmila Ali. Dr. Rihanna Joy Baquet de Orozco. Dr. Nadine Angela Del Rosario Curtis. Dr. Norma Alejandra Espinoza. Dr. Sylvia Henriquez Pacas. Dr. Mandy Lai. Dr. Christine Renee Cambigian. Dr. Aisha Jawed Noor. Dr. Kelly Lauren Mueller. Dr. Brianna Caitlin Dawson. Dr. Manbir Singh Sandhu. Dr. Nolan Langford. Dr. Javier Prieto III. Dr. William Yichung Mao. Dr. Melanie Jasmine Chen. Dr. Ann T. Wynn. Dr. Andrew McLean. Dr. Batiste Golestani. Dr. Brandon No. Dr. Zayan Musa. Dr. Brian William Chan. Dr. Andre Philippe Sam. Dr. Maluk Banud. Dr. Abigna Gowder. Dr. Alexandria Gabriella Campbell. Dr. Alba Anaya Villagrana. Dr. Maya Dania E. Belladine Morcelli. Dr. Luis Antonio Hernandez. Dr. Lucia Hong. Dr. Justin Jose Cordero. Dr. Peichi Peggy Chow. Dr. Brian Deep. Dr. Brooke Malone. Dr. Aparna Manoj. Dr. Sahan Rangunath Senaratna. Dr. Asuru Sahan Karunatalaka. Dr. Elizabeth D. Liu. Dr. Edward Cow. Dr. Wilson Wynn. Dr. Chiamalei Ogenchi Onekanyu. Dr. Serna Victoria Essien. Dr. Stephen Ibarra Molina. Dr. Michael Angelo Silva. Dr. Michelle Lin. Dr. Carolyn Marie Vo. Dr. Aliyah Kurashi. Dr. Ricardo Ruiz Flores. Dr. Helen Setajian. Dr. Omeka Ekebu. Dr. Stephanie Celeste Marin. Dr. Stephanie Jessica Martinez. Dr. Charity Misbah Hall. Dr. Wan T. Fong Nguyen. Dr. Karina Vega. Dr. Laurel Lam. Dr. Chelsea Khadija Ngozi Wanwu. Dr. Joy Nan Nguyen. Dr. Jessica Alsani Peju. Dr. Esmeralda Izquierdo Ortiz. Dr. Jesus Ignacio Iracheta, Jr. Dr. Mimi Lam. Dr. Sandra Soborio. Dr. Sani Shabgahi. Dr. Timothy Smith. Dr. Diana Ortiz. Dr. Sofia Shalene Potalivo Barrera. Dr. Darby Ruth Graham. Dr. Caitlin Ann Ware. Dr. Darianne Zimmer. Dr. Christina Allison Sturwalt. Dr. Rachel Comron. Dr. Alexis Carmona. Dr. Samantha Ray Zimmer. This concludes the presentation of graduates. Please join me in congratulating them.
Congratulations, graduates. I would like to now take a moment to recognize the special service of those among our graduating class, among our faculty and staff, and the greater community who are serving in the United States military. Let's give a round of applause in recognition of these public servants graduating today. And now, I would like to introduce Dr. Pablo Ho, Senior Associate Dean for Medical Education, who will administer the Hippocratic Oath.
All right, graduates and physicians in the audience, please rise to recite the UCR School of Medicine's Hippocratic Oath. The oath may be found on page 3 of your program. Please read along with me. Today, I begin my profession as a physician. As such, I will dedicate my life's work to improving the health and well-being of my patients and to the prevention of human suffering as a basic human right. As I continue my studies in the art of science of medicine, I will not lose sight of the importance of integrity and honor. I will use the skills and knowledge I have gained to heal and, above all, do no harm. I will honor always the profession of medicine, be gracious to my colleagues, counsel them when needed, and help sustain them in our shared service to humanity. I embark on this pathway having benefited from many pillars of support, faculty, mentors, and peers. Just as I have learned from those who preceded me, I will contribute to the growth of those who succeed me in the practice of medicine. I remain cognizant of the limits of my knowledge, seek counsel when appropriate, and always pursue a path to better serve my patients, their families, and my community. Among the attributes most respected in physicians, I will embrace compassion, empathy, ethics, and honesty. My service as a healer and my relationships with my peers and colleagues will not be adversely affected by race, ethnicity, religion, nationality, age, physical or mental ability, financial or social status, sexual orientation, or gender identity. I will be a strong advocate for patients in need and strive for justice in the care of the sick and the underserved. I will keep in strict confidence anything I see or hear of the lives of my patients. I understand the sacred trust that will be bestowed upon me as a physician. As such, I will hold myself above any wrongdoing or malice and will never tolerate deception or fraud. In being true to this oath, I freely promise to uphold the finest traditions within the practice of medicine. Thank you, and please be seated.
Thank you, Dr. Ho. And now, members of the class of 2026 would like to close a special reflection, recited in their native languages. This reflection represents a shared vision of the class to serve all patients to the very best of their abilities. And it symbolizes our mission to train a diverse cadre of physicians to serve our diverse communities. Will the students offering reflection please join me at the podium? Listen to the different languages united in one common mission. Students, tell us your language, then say the phrase. We'll start with English first. Who's doing that?
May we leave here to care when possible and to heal always.
Tagalog. Naway pag-alis namin dito, magpagpagaling kami ng mga may karamdaman, kung kaya at kung maaari.
In Armenian, թող մենք այստեղից հեռանանք հնարավորության դեպքում բուժելու եւ միշտ հոգ տանելու համար։
Right. In Igbo, ka anyị hapụ ebe a, bụrụ ndị na-agwọ ọrịa mgbe e nwere ike, bụrụkwa ndị na-elekọta mgbe niile.
and I will be speaking in Arabic. لنغادر هذا المكان لنداوي ونعالج قدر ما استطعنا ولنقدم الرعاية والاهتمام دائما.
And I'll be speaking Timni, Masate Noi, Tesmara Ne, Anklan, Tenontem.
En español, que podamos partir de aquí para curar cuando sea posible, pero cuidar siempre.
In Sinhala, අපි අද මෙතනින් පිටව යමු හැකි හැම විටම සුව කරන්න සහ හැකි හැම විටම රැකවරණය ලබා දෙන්න.
In Vietnamese, mong rằng chúng con sẽ rời khỏi đây để chữa bệnh mỗi khi có cơ hội, để luôn luôn quan tâm.
In Burmese, si chang bien luna deku, si gu sao xiao bi ba me.
In Nzima, Mikemo yele sandi yevi ekela, mema yeye oria volemo ya baholela eyele, ya beholo medehu.
One more round of applause. Amazing, all the different voices. So let it be, let us go forth. I turn over to Dr. Dees.
Thank you, Dr. Teraguchi. Success in medical school depends on the support of family and friends. Graduates, please join me in thanking all those who have helped you reach this day. Before we conclude, I would like to recognize the many staff ambassadors who have given up their evening so we can enjoy this beautiful ceremony. Please join me in thanking them. Now, to conclude this evening's ceremony, please join me in singing our alma mater, Hail Fair UCR. The words are displayed on the video screen and appear in your program on page 12. Will everyone please stand?
UCR fair alma mater, jewel of old UC. Fiat lux a shining vision, light to set minds free. Seeking ever, yielding never, old Scots near and far. Waft our love back to the highlands, hail fair UCR. Orange trees blooming in the highlands, Boyd Tower chimes ring clear. Standing tall twixt mount and desert, Scots all hold her dear. Seeking ever, yielding never, old Scots near and far. Waft our love back to the highlands, hail fair UCR.
Thank you for joining us this evening. Please remain in your seats until the administrative party, faculty, and graduates have recessed.
Gracias por acompañarnos esta noche. Les pedimos que permanezcan en sus asientos hasta que la comitiva administrativa, el profesorado y los graduados hayan salido del recinto.
Immediately following the ceremony, we hope that you will join us for a celebratory reception out on the patio. Thank you.
Inmediatamente, después de la ceremonia, esperamos que nos acompañen a la recepción de celebración afuera en el patio. Gracias.